Minutes ago. This is going to be a good show.
And Chesapeake's here. Chesapeake here as well.
Where's your card? Oh my God.
We are live with another edition of Franz Harary Talking Magic. I'm your co-host and moderator, John Pullum.
Welcome to Talking Magic. It's me, Franz Harary, here in my office. This is show episode 84. What I started like 5-6 months ago is I came up with this idea for a disappearing train illusion. And I had this for a while, but I never...
I'm on the Franz Harary show coming up.
Proof of concept. So for the last bunch of months, every day, I spend a little bit of time tinkering around with this model that I have. He is, as you well know, with us this evening, coming to us in the middle of the night, live from Germany, from Hamburg, or I forget where he told me it was, Hannover, somewhere in Germany. Let's bring him on live from the other side of the pond, Ryan Hayashi. Yeah. Hey, Ryan.
Hey. Hi, John. Hi, Franz.
Thank you for staying up late for us again.
We're waking up early.
That's all right. 3 in the morning. Let's see what Ryan's really made of let's see what I can do in my sleep.
Magicians like Mario and Ryan and others on the show that respect the art of magic,
right,
and want to take it to the next level and not just do the thing that everybody else has been doing forever and ever and ever with
right,
the same pattern, the same. There's no motive. It's just, I'm just so freaking excited about the show.
Well, speaking of Ryan, our friend Ryan Hayashi, who was on the show a while ago, not too long ago, he is, as you well know, with us this evening, coming to us in the middle of the night, live from Germany, from Hamburg, or I forgot where he told me it was, Hannover, somewhere in Germany. Let's bring him on live from the other side of the pond, Ryan Hayashi. Yeah. Hey, Ryan.
Hey. Hi, John. Hi, Franz.
Thank you for staying up late for us again.
Or waking up early. Which is it?
All right. 3 in the morning. Let's see what Ryan's really made of let's see what I can do in my sleep.
That's right. Hey, now you told me, I forgot where you were. You're in Hannover, or?
I'm in Mannheim, Germany. In Mannheim.
Mannheim. Yes. And this will be one other opportunity to speak German, and every time I have somebody from Germany on, we never speak German, so just let it be said. Vielen Dank, hab Spaß. All right, so Ryan, I understand you have something new for us, some magic to share with our little audience here. Good?
Yeah. Very comfortable.
John, would you do me a favor, and you're not here, so I can't have you pick a card. Would you please just say any card you like out loud?
2 of spades.
The 2 of spades. Okay. Now, you've seen me do something similar last time, but I want everyone to know this is not set up. This is live. I did not know you were going to say 2 of spades, so when I count to 3, check this out. 1, 2, 3, and just pull your card, the 2 of spades. Here. This is the trick.
This is real. This is real.
I'm going to bring you guys down to the close-up pad.
Right.
Play the music. And the game is basically just to watch John's card, that 2 of spades. I think the lighting looks great. And to enjoy. Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go.
Is that comfortable listening level?
Comfortable.
All right.
The dragon's back, the Canadian Mac. And Andy like a chick, you like a kick in the sack. Asian attack, another white nor black. I'm the original, but that's a fact. Coming like Kill Bill, I'm gonna keep it real. The one and only Asian with a thug appeal. Articulate line, you ready? Cause I'm gonna show you I can rap through different thoughts at one time. Pop dimensionalist to Dutch pop star. Try to steal my lyrics, you won't get very far. All I can say is keep it tight, like not. Hey, put together, how about my shell ha? My rhymes got you lost, your head full of frost. You look your eyes looking sort of frost and gloss. I'm the yellow M&M inside of my nut. If you have to ask what, your mind is shut.
So gentle, originality just can steal from my divine design. Man is from my life before time. Oh,
Simple immigrant parents, the truth be told, I was raised in the new world to conquer the old. No doubt, no limits, no weakness or fear. Cross nations and oceans of time to be here. Check me out on the net, got vids and pics. See me on show views on SBS6. Dangerous acts got a billion hearts trouble. I'll see the top of it, it's over, it's overcome. Says an educated Oriental camp, this racial stereotyping. That's not an ignorance, negativity, don't instead try compassion, positivity, mind-blowing lyrics, I wrote it myself. No way I'd let the song was the way of the show. If I know the critics, no longer be helpful. Not that what can I say? I give you 112.
Feel so gentle, originality just can steal from my divine design. Man is from my left before time.
Marshall, het volgende optreden is levensgevaarlijk. Alleen de goed getrainde mentalist Hayashi kan dit uitvoeren. Doe dit thuis, nooit lang. Dit thuis, nooit lang. Eine Nacht sich angefangen, zu zaubern mit 8 schwere Psychologie und mentaler Kraft. Es hat Spaß gemacht, bei Uri Geller zu sein. Bin eigentlich Dozent an der Uni Mannheim. Aussi en français, peut-être si vous voulez. En français, c'est pas parfait, mais j'ai pu essayer. Continue, j'ai oublié ce que je voulais présenter. C'est comme entendre un enfant, pour lui apprendre. Peut-être si vous voulez. En français, c'est pas parfait, mais j'ai pu essayer. Continue, j'ai oublié ce que je voulais présenter. C'est comme entendre un enfant, pour lui apprendre à parler. L'unione italiana non è così buono. Per questo vuoi farmi passare perché sono il musicista Mario, scovatore, Igor. Il mio spettacolo italiano, certo. I grew up in Japan, and it's one thing I know. Shinkaku katsu tsukuru koto. Nihongo ga skoshi dekimasu. Kamachi kudasai, hai komarimasu.
Wow.
That's freaking great.
That was just a card I thought of. It told you 2 seconds before you started. Amazing.
So also,
Yeah.
Ryan, that's you rapping. That's you rapping in Spanish, Italian, Japanese. No,
Yeah,
French.
that's one of my
French.
tracks.
That's you. That's
Yeah,
great.
that's me rapping in a few different languages, and that's any regular deck handed to me straight out of the package, straight out of the box.
That's
Wow.
That's killer.
Amazing.
Hey, can we talk? I know you got a TV thing coming up. Are we allowed to talk about that, or is that still one of those network things?
Oh wow! A TV thing which starts. It's starting next week, so there's a segment coming up.
Very,
Okay, well,
very
that's
cool.
cryptic, but good enough.
And the
So,
thing-
shall we say good luck on this
Thank
segment?
thank you very much.
With that, is that too much of a tip?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
And real quick, Ryan, in
Yeah.
StreamYard, which we use for this show, you can see all the guests in the green room. And
Oh,
I just
good
want
for
to say, yeah, so we can see, when you arrived and all that stuff. And I just want to say,
We're all doing this.
Mario, the Maker Magician, is also a good dancer. He was back there dancing to and he's
Right.
looking over at his wife and dancing
Oh,
in front.
groovy.
Yeah, he was dancing.
All right. We can all groove together.
There we go.
So let's see a coin trick.
All right. This is what I can do. There are magicians as well watching. So this is me, any table. Don't even need the close-up mat. It's actually even more fun without any 4 coins somebody can hand me. This is my rendition. Enjoy.
That's
Beautiful.
great.
Beautiful.
Again, just making me feel a little bit more inept, but that's fine. Oh, Ryan, go away.
Ryan's
Hey,
here.
Ryan.
Ryan's right here.
Stay with us. Stay with us at the end of the show. I want you to come back and show us one more little miracle. And by the way, I got to say, I continue to be floored by the fact that not only are you doing magic, but you're rapping in English, French, Italian, and Japanese. Freaking crazy.
Now, do you speak both languages? Do you speak the Italian, French?
No, John, no.
Do you speak it fluently or no? Do you speak it fluently?
I do. I can converse in those languages. Yes.
All right.
Cool.
So,
I know English.
Don't go away. We'll be back with more Ryan Hayashi from Mannheim, Germany. And
Ryan, I'm a huge fan of yours, dude. I am a huge fan of yours. I love your
Mario,
work.
I'm a huge fan of yours. You know who you sound? You know who you sound just like Mario? Mario, this thing you do with your voice when you start screaming and you say, "Hey, stop that!" You sound just like a family-friendly Bill Burr.
Dude, Dude, when I watched you first on Penn and Teller, your energy, everything. It's like everything I love about someone who's on stage. So it's just nice to see you on here. One day I'll meet you in person. All right.
Mario, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Stick around. Don't sign off yet.
All right. Bye, John. Bye,
Yeah.
John.
All right. So, Ryan, this is
Yes.
it. It all comes down. This is a big fat bundle of energy we've had for the last
all right, groovy.
hour and 22 minutes. So, what do you have for us to close it all off with a crazy amount of energy and excitement? Well, why am I saying everything you freaking do is great? So, I look forward to seeing what you've got for us.
All right, let me just find the edges of the frame. Can you see both hands?
Yep.
I can. Yep.
There they are. Okay. When I was an 8-year-old kid back in 1981, starting out in magic, I was fascinated by this Disney cartoon with Mickey Mouse called The Sorcerer, where he did a lot of this stuff with his, the big white gloves. And I also loved to watch ballet. So as I was jamming with cards and coins, a lot of what I did as a kid was a lot of posing and dance. And you still see it today. So I was always playing either with cards, coins, or, here it comes, just some Michael Jackson, golf balls. Enjoy, guys.
Brian, thank
That
you
was
so
great.
much. Can't think of a better way to close all this off. Very, very cool. Thank you again. Ryan, have a fantastic New Year. Oh, he's gone already. He's disappeared.
Oh,
I made him appear again.
I can't think of any place I would have rather been for Christmas than Germany. But my God.
yeah, your mom's online. Can I say Merry Christmas in German?
Of course.
Okay, für Frau Harary, kurz auf Deutsch, guten Abend, schöne Grüße aus Mannheim und frohe Weihnachten.
Ah, vielen Dank. All right. Ryan, thank you again. It's been a pleasure. We will do this sooner than later, hopefully. Enjoy. Go to sleep. It's late at night, and he has disappeared. Tschüss. Ryan, we'll talk to you later.
There we go. So, the official show has ended. We're off air, but I'm still talking to John Pullum and Mario the Maker. We just talked about the importance of mythology and David and Goliath from the Judeo-Christian faith. Dudes, I am a huge Star Wars nerd. I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm 47 years old, so I grew up on this. Return of the Jedi in 1983, I was 10. Luke Skywalker for me was a symbol of hope, heroic courage, and the belief that there's good in all of us. He was, now, it may sound exaggerated or even crossing the line for some people, in the direction of what Jesus should be to people of those faiths.
Yeah.
A figure that symbolized goodness and made me want from myself, from within, to try and be a better person, because he symbolized work, mentorship, and perseverance in his modern mythology. And just, what was it, 2 weeks ago now? I was one of these grown men crying like a little kid, end of season 2 Mandalorian, when Luke Skywalker shows up again on screen. This is just, and again, it just brings home to me how important a figure like this is to people. You know what I mean? Mr. Miyagi, Master Yoda, we're laughing because they're fictional characters, but they do mean something, and it's so real, not only to kids, but to all of us.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because I spoke tonight. I was supposed to go on 20 minutes before 9, and I stretched it because I wanted to make sure I read text to both my kids before I came down to record.
Oh,
you know?
wow.
And I'm just saying, and what we were talking about is, in our family, we call it Jesus, you know?
Yeah.
In Malo's family, they're Indian. They have Hinduism. There's a different name, you know? And that's okay. I mean, kind of, where Katie's father-in-law, same thing. They have different religion. It's a different name, and that's okay. So, like, the idea is, like what you said, that there is a good in all of us, you know? And that we, whatever the name is that leads us to understanding that good and creates the picture of that good, is that we're become closer to that truth.
Yes, yes.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because that name is Luke for you, you know?
Yeah.
And then there you keep journeying forward to becoming a better person, you know? That's a powerful thing, man.
It can be a different name, different mythology, but it's the meaning behind the figure that shapes people and people's lives.
For me, Jesus is important because that's what my mom read me in my ear every night for 15 years. You know, so for me, it's like what you talk about with your dad or grandpa and how you have to pass that on. Now I'm going to be this figure till you're 18, and then you decide. It's the same thing for me. I'm going to be this figure now. We're reading this word, because this is my foundation now as I perform as a magician on stage, you know, telling stories, you know. So I'm excited to see you. I'm excited, dude.
Do you guys watch Cobra Kai on Netflix? The Karate Kid series?
I heard crazy stuff.
I've heard great stuff about
it. I love it. Like, if you remember the Karate Kid, they made 3 parts with Daniel, the Daniel's son, the Italian kid, wax on, wax off. They made a 4th part with Hilary Swank as the next Karate Kid. After seeing the Luke Skywalker reaction 2 weeks ago and feeling it myself and literally being brought to tears seeing a fictional character again 30 some years later on screen, I'm going to produce an open letter video to the producers of the Cobra Kai series, which is fantastic. Because of the values it teaches. And I'm going to just pitch them and ask them to produce this series, because if the world reacts to Luke Skywalker this way in today's climate, when we need a hero, because in today's modern climate, the heroes we had, for me and John as kids, 15 for 50-year-olds in 70s and the 80s. You're a couple years younger, I think, Mario, in the 90s. It used to be for us 25, 30 years ago, Bill Cosby, Superman, and the U.S. president were heroes.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at us now. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Look at the way males, mentors, teachers, father figures are presented in today's series and movies. And try to show me a positive one. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to break the same mold, Ryan. Being an adult to middle age as a man performing for children.
Yeah.
There's a stigma there where it's like creepy. Like there's this whole thing that I'm trying to break every time I stand in front of a group of kids in front of their parents. That I have a moral obligation. The last time we had that was Mr. Rogers, you know? He was like the last guy that was in his 50s, 60s, you know? Oh, nice, there you go. And I'm breaking the same mold.
The trolley on my shelf too there.
Dude, I'm just saying,
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're trying to present to your audiences the good guy, the Mr. Rogers, and not the Pee Wee Herman.
Well, it's like, it's not just that. It's like, here's the monster, gross Pee Wee Herman, but
Yeah.
I also, I like, that's why Marcel looks kind of creepy, you know?
Okay, all right.
It's because, like, I'm trying to bring balance here. These stereotypes that we've created, let's break them, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. I'm the
That's
punk
great.
rock in your face guy that, like, looks like he doesn't belong at the church, that, like, is trying to say, you know, I never went to a church, you know? And I'm just saying, you know, I'm saying I'm glad to see the morals in you, Ryan, and how you're looking at your magic in such a deep way. And I'm glad that John's got a Mr. Rogers just sticking on his side.
I love Mr. Rogers.
Hey. One of my last YouTube videos was Find the Helpers. And I did a whole thing on Find the Helpers and whatever. It was a real emotional one. How old are your kids, Mario?
9 and 6. 9 and 6.
Okay, there you go. I put a link in the private chat there on the right-hand side or wherever it is on your computer.
Oh.
I hosted a couple of dozen shows for the Discovery Channel, but they're 9 and 6 is kind of young, but you might get a kick out of some of them.
I can go right there. I'm going to copy it now.
Yeah, if you scroll down, you'll see all 14 episodes, but the series was called More Than Human, and we had somebody that was more than human, and let's say old guy, he's a podiatrist, but when he retired or whatever, he started practicing free throws, and he got so good at free throws, he was teaching Shaquille O'Neal and everything. So we created a machine to try to beat him at the free throws.
Oh my goodness!
If the machine could beat him, and all these different machines, so you might get a kick out of some of the
awesome, dude. Yeah.
some of the things that we made.
But I'm gonna shut off because I'm at my in-laws and like I know they're sleeping.
Oh, are you with the backdrop and everything?
Yeah, I brought my whole virtual set.
Wow.
It was like this big panic. Like I have an Ethernet cable going through their kitchen, like, and I had to duct tape it down. So I've been doing virtual from here, you know, like.
Well, how did you break your hip, Margaret? Well, the sun.
Right. And so kind and like, so I'm gonna shut off. But speaking of which, Ryan, you're like 3 in the morning, dude.
Yeah, it's 5 in the morning now. I'll go back to sleep. But before you run, I'll just finish that thought, because the creators of the Karate Kid series, they're known to really connect with their fans because they're Karate Kid fans themselves. Yeah. What I want to pitch to them, and I hope they make this series, and I hope your kids and everyone's kids see this series if it's made, Mr. Miyagi. Because when we meet Mr. Miyagi in Karate Kid Part 1 in 1983, he had served in the Second World War, having moved from Japan to the States as a soldier, highest Medal of Honor, and we never saw him as a young man. He did some miraculous ninja stuff to save his unit, and we never saw him in his 30s, 40s, 50s. We meet him when he's like 70.
Yeah.
And this is the guy I want to see. I want the origin story.
This is a good idea.
Yeah.
This is a good idea. I'm going to be honest. Before you said it, I was like, where is he going with this? Because, like, but this is actually a legit idea. I hope you pitch it to the right person so they can really hear your heart, you know, from the story. Because that's really, I think that's important. Yeah. It's really cool, dude. Damn, Ryan, I feel like I know you. We haven't talked a little bit.
We will meet, Mario. We'll cross paths. We'll stay in touch, bro. Honor to meet you. Yeah.
John, you too, man. I love you.
Thank you. See you next time in Michigan.
It means so much that you got me on this show tonight. So thank you so much.
You rocked it, man.
All right.
I appreciate it.
I will see you guys soon. Yes.
All right.
Good night, guys. See you, Mario. See you, John. Bye.
Almost 1,000 views already. Doing great. Bye.